My name is Stephanie, and this is Ginger Snap Kitchen. Let's get right into making this delicious dish. I started by thinly slicing some onions. Then I added some olive oil to my deep pan set over a medium heat. Once the oil was shimmering, I added the sliced onions, along with a big pinch of kosher salt. I cooked the onions, stirring frequently until they were well caramelized. This took about 25 minutes. Then I added some minced garlic. These were cubes of chopped garlic I pulled from my freezer. Some sliced mushrooms. And a little bit of fresh thyme. I cooked this for a few minutes until the mushrooms began to soften and turn brown. Next, I deglazed the pan with a little bit of white wine. You could easily substitute water or a bit of broth if you're not into cooking with alcohol. I added some all-purpose flour and cooked that for a minute or two until it absorbed most of the liquid, and also to give it time to cook away the raw flour taste. The flour isn't required, but it really adds to the final creamy texture. Next, I added some beef broth and an equal amount of water. Then I brought it to a boil, added a pinch of salt, along with some freshly ground black pepper. Once it was boiling, I added some small pasta to the pan. I used orecchiette, and I cooked it until the pasta was tender. This took about 10 minutes. It probably will vary based on the type of pasta you use, so be sure to check the cooking instructions on the package. At one point, a lot of the liquid had boiled away before the pasta was finished cooking. So I just added a little bit more hot water so it could finish cooking and not get dried out. I worked too long and too hard to just let it dry out. My point is, keep an eye on it and add more water if it's needed. Once the pasta was finished cooking, I turned off the heat and stirred in a small amount of vinegar. Then it was ready to serve. I added a bit more fresh thyme as a garnish, but you could add any herbs you like. This one-pot French onion pasta was perfect for a cold day. It's rich and creamy, and with all those caramelized onions and mushrooms, it's loaded with delicious umami flavor. It was very easy to make, and since it was all made in one pot, cleanup was just as easy. It's pretty inexpensive too. The entire dish only cost about $7 to put together, and there's 4 servings. I hope you try it sometime. I think you'll like it as much as we did. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.